Dutch Koek. It's a Dutch spice cake. So we're going to have 2 cups of brewed coffee. It can be good strong coffee if you like. And we're going to add in 2 cups of sugar. We're just going to get this all in the mixer and mix it all together. 3/4 cup of syrup. I have just pure maple syrup. And I've got 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of anise powder. So you can get your anise seed and grind it up so it's in powder form. I think you can also buy it in powder form, and that smells like licorice. So you want to get those in there. And 4 cups of flour. If you have a beater for your mixer, you'll want to mix it with your beater because you want to make sure there's no lumps in it. We're just going to get this mixing, and make sure you scrape it a couple of times to make sure you get down to the bottom of your bowl. I've got lumps in there still, but I also see I've got flour along the sides. I just want to make sure I'm getting all the way down to the bottom. And this will be enough to make 2 loaves. You just want to mix that so there's no lumps in there. Alright, so you want that mixing for a minute or so. And I've got my 2 loaf pans greased up, and I've also lined it with a bit of parchment paper. So it just makes it easier to get your loaf out afterwards to get it cooled. So you'll spread your dough into both of the loaf pans, and you're going to bake it at 350 for between an hour and 15 minutes. Check it at the 1 hour mark first to see if they're done with a skewer or a toothpick. If it doesn't come out clean, you'll just give it another 5 minutes and just check every 5 minutes. So we're going to get these in the oven and we'll take a look at them when they're done. Alright, so my loaf has been in for 55 minutes. My pans are a little bit wider, so they didn't quite need the hour. If your pan is a narrower pan and it ends up being a higher loaf, you might need a bit more time, so always check it. I checked it at 55 minutes and it was already came out clean. So keep an eye on that. You probably need it in the oven for about an hour. So let it cool on your rack before you eat that. And here's the recipe.